boom. You would think running as late as I do that I would remember to like tweet this out before I go live. But no.
You posted it earlier.
I posted it earlier, which is good. But I'm just going to retweet it right now. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the VideoChronic blah, blah, blah pop culture quiz. I'm one of your hosts, VideoDrew. With me, as always, because it'd be weird if he wasn't here, is my co-host.
The other guy.
The other guy, NerdChronic. And we are doing a Scream 4 quiz tonight because we have like a reigning. Do we have a reigning champion of Scream so far? Yeah. I think this person has won all three so far. Yeah. Want to make sure I was correct in this.
There are 3 films.
There are more than 3 films.
Well,
I know that.
Up till now, yeah.
And this person knows a lot about Scream. I have to say that. But before we get started, guys, as always, the Super Chats and Streamlabs are open. If you want to go to streamlabs.com/VideoDrew and throw a couple bucks in the pot, half the winnings of the night will go to the winner of the game, and half of it will go to the house. And very rarely, like, hint, never, are they the same person. At this point, it's not even like I'm throwing the games, but I'm going to start telling people I'm throwing the games because it'll make me seem better. Otherwise, I'm going to seem like a terrible movie trivia competitor. So real quick, what's your Scream thing?
My Scream thing?
Yeah, what's your Scream thing?
I love the films. Like, I think I've said this before on the other ones, but yeah, it's like one of my first horror films that I watched. I made me fall in love with horror films.
No, that's not what I meant.
No.
I meant like, what would be your Scream thing?
What?
Like, if you had a motivation in Scream for being the murderer.
That's not all what that question implies.
Yeah, that is. What is your Scream thing?
What is your Scream thing? That is not
in the world of Scream. If someone goes, "What is your Scream thing?" They mean, what is your motivation for going on a killing spree and taking up the mantle of these 2 kids who have been dead since like the first movie?
I don't think that's what that question.
Yeah, it's like when you ask, "What's your Saw thing?" It's usually like, "Why are you like Jigsaw now?"
I don't think that.
Yeah, this is a thing. Everyone stand behind me on this. Here, Jacoby's shaking his head. So actually, let's bring on our first compare of the night since I just said who it was. This is not the person who's won all our other quizzes, but he's here anyway. We have Jacoby Bancroft. Hey.
Hello. That's an awesome way to introduce me. You have the person who's won all the other ones, and then I am also here as well.
I'm doing the best at this. I think everyone has to admit that. I am rocking this tonight. How are you, Jacoby?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me. I love Scream. It's when Janine told me about this. I love the Scream franchise itself, and I was very happy to be a part of this. When she told me about this and everything, I didn't know she was the reigning Scream champion, so that's a little terrifying to know afterwards. But it's gonna be a good time.
I mean, how do you think I felt about going against her in the final girls quiz? I was like, oh no, the person who knows more about me, more about Scream than possibly even me. And by possibly, I mean demonstrably more than me in the Scream franchise. Guys, so you know her, you love her. For some reason, Nancy also in the comments is saying Jacoby is very tall and nice. That's tough.
Hi, Nancy.
We know her, you love her, and she is the best and the scariest and the Scream queeniest. It is Janine the Bean.
Hello.
Janine the Bean.
Thank you for having me back.
So Janine, correct me if I'm wrong. You have won all our Scream quizzes, correct?
I have, yes.
Wow. Would you say that Scream 4 like stands out? Like, does this one hold a special place in your heart just because it's the most recent, or this one just the one you get through?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, as it's Wes Craven's last film, so that makes it a little bit more special. And I think they made an effort to tie it together and give it a very modern motivation, which I really liked. So yeah, no, there's a lot I like about this movie for sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, like, this is one that I didn't like I don't think I liked enough when it came out like 10 years ago, and just like, this is okay. And I've just revisited it like recently, and I was just like, you know what? Like, I actually think this holds up much better than I originally thought so 10 years ago. So I have a newfound appreciation for it.
By recently, you mean this afternoon, and I think we can all admit that that's when we watched this movie.
No, what? It's crazy.
No, what are you talking about?
Just watch Scream 4 all the time. And, no, I actually started watching it and then decided I deserve a bath today. And then I went to the bathroom. So I actually did not finish it. But I think I'll do good anyway. And that's to give you guys a leg up. Eric, so why don't you explain to them the rules of the game while I put on this facial toner?
Okay. The game is VideoChronic Pop Culture Quiz. So Jacoby, is this your first quiz? I'm sure.
Is it his first? No.
Yeah.
my
No.
first time because you
Oh
haven't.
my
I don't think
God.
you haven't done a Lost quiz yet, which is the one that I was waiting for most.
Oh
to be
my
like, I want to
God.
be part of this one.
You have to
But
come
this
back
one
to
will
the
be a good
island
one.
and do a lost quiz. You
Yeah.
would don't give him any motivation to do a lost quiz.
I could do a lost quiz.
I know you could. You could.
So, Jacoby and Janine, it is 20 questions. We're on Screen 4 tonight. It is 2 points per question. We do have multiple choice for every single question in the quiz. So once we give you the traditional 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown, we'll ask if anyone needs multiple choice, at which point those who do not will raise their boards so we know they're not changing their answer last minute, and we'll give those options to you. Multiple choice option reduces the point down to 1 point. And we have, again, 20 questions in that realm until we get to the end of the quiz, at which point, if there's a 5-point difference between the lead competitor and someone beneath them, we have a 5-point question in store with no multiple choice for a final Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Boy.
And the question is never going to be, who is this person?
Yes,
I
it's
promise.
all contextual, like all kind of interdict level, like,
Sure.
things within contextual parts of the world.
So I can just go out and mention right now
Yes.
that Kirsten Bell looks weird in this movie. She's 20 years older than she does too, right?
Screen 5. Excited? Not excited?
Our thoughts on Scream 5 is that it's not. There's no Scream 5. There's just an upcoming Scream movie.
It's called Scream.
It's just called Scream. The same reason the 2018 Halloween is called Halloween. It's because like there's a whole generation of people that don't know what Scream is and have to be reintroduced to the concept, which is kind of why the trailer looks the way it looks and why the tagline is "It's always someone you know," because people need to be introduced to that concept for the first time.
Yeah.
I only got 30 seconds into like the new trailer because I held off watching it for so long because I feel like the trailer would spoil like some type of things, the tones. I can get in my mind about that. And I got like there's just nope, I can't do it.
You can't do it.
I want to hold off. I haven't finished it.
Yeah.
Strong man, Jacoby.
I think we've had it on good authority that the trailer is not indicative of the kind of movie that it's going to be.
Yes.
But
I would hope so,
I think that people are really jumping the gun. You think after this many times with horror movies, people would learn that it's always misleading? Like the trailer for Midnight Mass was misleading. The trailer for Malignant was misleading. Like horror movies, like know that you're going to watch the trailer, so don't like worry about them spoiling too much. They're not like, whoops, we gave away the ending for putting it in the credits. No, they got you, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
good.
15 movie though, says Nancy. I know the title, fool.
Mhm.
Okay. Just put some respect on that name. No one wants to call it Scream 5.
Yeah. Just like no one wants to call it Halloween, like
H2.
4.5.
Yeah, well, I would love that. I'd actually love that for it. If it was Halloween 4.5 and it all took place Lawnmower Man style inside the internet where Michael Myers is just glitching around, I would
be
love
great.
that for
That'd be
him.
I
awesome.
like that. Yeah. Better than what we got.
Way better than what we got. If Anthony Michael Hall and Michael Myers just went head to head in the little 8-bit video game, retro arcade style, I would have been so much happier.
Yeah.
That sounds
The
amazing.
result there. I would have been so much less confused about the messaging of that movie. It was Ralph
so
breaks
excited.
the internet.
Okay, so let's get started.
Blackjack Civil War.
Yeah.
So everybody.
Oh, right. The team. The team. You guys all have something to write with? Because I did not until I reminded myself a second ago. Yeah. Let's see.
You need a marker?
Yes, I do.
There you go.
Thank you. We look out for each other.
Something to write. or-
I have something to write with.
This one.
It's called my finger. We got it.
it.
You're so sweet. Okay, guys, as Mike Deacon says, 4 wonderful people on screen right now.
Thank you, Mike.
What about the ghost? Happy Halloween.
I like
Okay.
your shirt, Janine.
Oh, thank you. I designed it myself.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what is it?
and,
What's a picture of?
Ghostface.
It's Ghostface with the ice cream.
I was about to say.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ah,
Oh my God, Janine, that's really cute. By the way, we saw your thing at Fandom.
Yes.
That
Oh,
was
thank
great.
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
nuts. Congratulations. Did you know that we were going to do that ahead of time?
I had no idea. They asked me, they told me they wanted to use it, and then they told me they weren't going to use it, and they ended up using it. So it was pretty crazy.
Sounds very
Fun
organized.
times with the Warner Brothers, dealing with Warner Brothers.
Yes.
Cool. Let's get started.
All right, let's get started. In VideoChronic Pop Culture Quiz starting now.
The Batman was a really cool trailer. I
Yes.
like that one. Because it's like he's scary now.
Yeah.
It's like he's scary, but also the Riddler is scary. And like, yes.
Also, the Riddler lives to get beat up because that's Paul Dano's like.
Oh yeah, that's Paul Dano's thing. He like can take a punch
No.
like nobody
Yeah.
else.
He only
His
signed up
face-
for the movie because he knew he was going to get beat up a
He
whole
knew
lot.
was going
Yeah.
to get beat
That
up.
was, that was in his contract.
Unconfirmed that that's who Batman is beating up. I just feel like he's that angry with everybody in the movie.
That's true.
The poor. I don't know.
All right. First question in the Scream 4 quiz.
Please make them all questions about things I saw.
All right, question 1 in the first 15 minutes of the film.
I asked a lot of context questions, Eric.
Okay, question 1. Officer Haas says that being a cop in a movie sucks unless you are who? Or whom?
Wait, whom?
Who or whom? I guess it's kind of change it potentially. Who versus whom?
Now you're tripping me up.
Trying to be grammatically correct.
You're whom? This is like a Toby from The Office thing. I feel like my multiple choices, they're all going to be on the list. Like they're all going to be on your thing. So all the things I'm thinking will be on your thing. So let me get multiple anyway.
Okay. So multiple. Drew, Jacoby, are you locked in?
Mm-hmm.
Locked.
Okay. Drew, is it A, Clint Eastwood, B, Bruce Willis, C, Keanu Reeves, or D, Denzel Washington?
I mean, they're all great multiple choices and way better than my original answer of the sheriff. Let's see. Let's go with Denzel. It feels like a weird thing for that sheriff. For that cop to say, but I could see that working.
Okay. Denzel. Let's go with Jacoby.
Bruce Willis.
Damn it.
Janine.
Bruce Willis.
It was.
I thought maybe he was just being ignorant or something. I thought that'd be like a funny bit, like that cop is ignorant because it's like that. It's like the goofy one, right?
It's Asian. Not Asian.
Adam Brody.
Adam
right?
Brody. Yeah.
Adam Brody's in this movie.
Yes. Oh, you didn't get that far. You
I
didn't-
didn't get that part. He was
Shit. I love Adam Brody.
He's one of the-
That's great.
I thought he was going to be the one. I thought he was the killer when I was
He's
first
such a
watching it. I
good
was like,
bad guy.
Right?
It's going to be him.
You have Adam Brody. You got to use
Yeah.
him. But
Yeah, use
they
him.
don't. They don't really.
Not Jennifer Body's Adam Brody.
Jennifer Brody.
Jennifer Brody. Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Question 2. All right. How did Dewey figure out that Jill was one of the killers?
Oh my God, Eric, they're all about the end of the movie, huh? How far does Adrian Brody start out?
Well, he does it halfway.
Why is he so late? Don't tell me. Why is he so? Okay, is he from out of town? Okay, well.
Touring with his band.
How I'm wording this very
I know, right?
It's
I'll
obviously,
take multiple.
it's obviously like a idea of an answer, so I'll take your best summation of it.
Okay.
Well, multiple for Drew.
Oh my God, this
Yeah,
is so bad.
blocked.
Okay, I'll give it to Jacoby and Janine as
I'm
well.
humiliated. I should have watched this movie instead of taking a bath.
You could watch the end of that.
I wanted to take a
Horrible.
bath and play my games.
Fair enough. Okay.
Mhm.
Drew, is it A, she knew about Gail's wound? B, she knew her mother was dead? C, she knew which cop the gun belonged to? Or D, she knew how many cameras were found in the house?
These are all good multiple
Mother
choice.
died?
Yeah.
Jesus, this is a dark movie. Let's say the dead mother.
Okay. Start
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do the dead
okay. Janine.
She mentioned having a matching wound with Gail.
mother. Damn it.
And Jacoby.
Yeah, I was like, Gail reveals it to him by explaining Jill wouldn't know the matching stab wounds. Is
Yes,
how
yes. That's fine.
Very
This
detailed.
sounds
Very
overly
detailed.
complicated.
I ran out of space down at the bottom here.
Yeah, can I say something? But good for this movie for bucking against the plot conventions that I would have normally assumed for it. Usually I'm pretty good at guessing where these things are going, but having seen this movie once a decade ago, I apparently retained nothing. Not even that Adam Brody was in it. Had he done the OC yet? He
Yeah.
was just starting like the OC, or the OC was over.
No, this was
It was done. Yeah.
Was the Gossip Girl at the same time as the OC? Anyway, next question.
Question 3.
Like who's older, Penn Bagley or?
Yeah, he was in Gossip Girl.
Deputy Hicks says that she and Sydney were both in their school production of what play?
What would be ironic? What would be ironic? What would be ironic? Oh. But like this would be weird, but it has to be this. On Wes Craven or Kevin Williamson, Don't Let Me Down. I forgot. That's maybe what it is. Kevin Williamson and I don't run on the same wavelength the entire time, like that we think of stuff, which is why Dawson's Creek didn't resonate as much with me. except for the episode where she sang On My Own, which was great. Joey singing On My Own, highlight of the show.
Yes. I was a huge Dawson's Creek fan.
4.
I don't want to wait for my eyes to be open.
All right.
Dawson's Creek quiz coming at you right
Yes.
now.
I'll take it right now.
How many tax credits they get for filming in South Carolina? Or no, South Virginia? One of those two. South Carolina.
North Carolina.
North Carolina. There we go.
Wilmington, North
I
Carolina.
said multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait. No, I give an answer. Sorry. Sweeney Todd.
I was like, you wrote it down. You were right.
Yeah.
I wrote something down.
And Kobe,
Peter Pan?
Oh, that was my second guess.
Janine.
Peter Pan.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I saw Peter Pan and then I was like, no, you know what? You're thinking of 21 Jump Street. I don't think any high school actually puts on Peter Pan because by the time you're in high school,
Oh my
you're
God,
told
that
to be Peter Pan.
21 Jump Street production. That's great.
Yeah, I was thinking the 21 Jump Street movie.
Best production of it.
Nancy says they took the song and out of the Netflix airing.
Yeah, they've done that with a couple things like that.
Scrubs.
Like Scrubs. Yeah, they've taken all the music out of Scrubs and replaced it with generic music. and
What?
it really
Oh,
changes the context of it. Yeah.
For like an episode?
No, the entire show. Yeah. And I
So
just
is
think
the
it's funny,
Frey How to Save a Life still there for the My Lunch episode of Scrubs?
No.
It's not.
No.
It does change
That's-
the context. I think if you actually take that as a performance art idea and like just be like, from now on, just all the music, like all the shows devoid of music, and just listen to like a humming drone in the background as they sit there and just sing,
Ow.
or they're wistfully out in the rain or something, just like.
Well, they did that to Dawson's Creek too. People were mad. They took out "I Don't Want to Wait" as a theme song and changed it. So for years, people were pissed. And Netflix just recently put the song back. So
Oh, they just put it back.
we were all
in.
very excited. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, they just went back. Hey, Curtis Clamps, I was saying
They,
poor Dawson's dead. I don't know what happened to him.
They should have taken out Kitty Holmes singing On My Own.
On my own. I remember being in high school and being like, "That's cringe. I can do it better."
And so you did.
And
Just kidding.
so I did.
Okay. Next question. What movie are Kirby and Joe watching at home just before Olivia is murdered?
Oh, come on, Drew. You just saw it. Oh, I got this one.
Take a drink every time Drew drops something.
I don't want to wait for this quiz to be over. I just want it to be over right now. Oh, man. Poor. You know what I had trouble with? And I'm sure this won't be a question unless it is, so maybe I'll shut up. But, like, who lives? Okay. Is this a question?
What's the name of the town?
No. Screw you. I got that one. It's where, who lives in the, whose house?
It's not the whose house are they living in? It's not a question.
Okay, but like, is it Sydney, are they living in Sydney's old house?
No.
Why do we think that for a second?
Because I just misheard a line. I thought they were implying that they were in her house, but it was not.
So, but she doesn't have a house there anymore?
Maybe they didn't. I don't think they ever say what happens to her father in the series.
I heard there was a deleted scene where they do explain her dad died, and this was his first time coming back since he died.
Wait.
Well, that wasn't in the movie. That was in a deleted scene. So.
There was a
interesting.
scene
Yeah.
In 2 where he comes and says bye or something. Or no, it's in 2 where he goes.
He's in the third. He's in the
Third one, right? Yeah, he's in the third
Yeah.
one.
There we
Where
go.
he comes to her house and he tells her she should live her life and stop
He's
hiding.
like, all I've done for you, honey, is get cheated on, get tied up, and get put in the back of a van.
Right?
I'm
Poor
a
dad.
listener
Poor
for
dad.
All right, let's start with Drew.
Shaun of the Dead. Bing Bam Bomb.
Jacoby
Shaun of the Dead.
and Janine.
Shaun of the Dead.
Leading to the funniest moment on the scary scream voice history where he's like, "Oh, are you enjoying watching Shaun of the Dead?" It doesn't even land with them inside the movie. They're like, "Yeah, I guess it's a good film."
It is pretty good. It's a good movie. Thanks.
Yeah, it's
They're
great.
playing in
You want to
the
come watch it
background.
with us?
Yeah.
I'm just realizing how they like did that, like how they knew, but that's like silly. That means somebody's just like texting.
That must mean Jill must have because if he was in the other
House, she was
place, he
texting
wasn't
him.
there. So so she told him it's like we're watching Shaun of the Dead. Say we're watching
Yeah,
Shaun
he's
of
like,
the
this will
Dead.
be the important salient detail that's really going to get her goat.
Yeah. texted them, we're watching Shaun of the Dead, but it autocorrected to Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're watching Dawn of the Dead. Like, no, we're not.
No, not right.
He's like,
No.
I'm pretty sure you are.
Yeah. How did he not hear her in the? Okay, well, just keep going. How did she not hear him?
Okay, next question. According to Sydney, at the end of the film,
No.
what is rule number 1 of a remake?
Look how fast they're writing.
It's a great line.
Yeah.
What is the great rule to remake? Gosh, Wes Craven and Kevin Williamson, you really did me dirty. Okay, is she saying that about this movie, or is she saying there will be a remake?
It's about this movie. That's also the weird thing about this movie. Like, they kind of refer to it like a remake, like most times. So, like, their rules and like how this is supposed to be structured.
Right, but it's not a remake.
It's a sequel.
Like, not even in the world of the stab movies are they doing a remake. Like,
Yeah, a
there's
lot of the
no-
commentary is about remakes.
But that's so weird because, like, it's not like the stab movies are being remade in this world, which would make sense. Then you could at least point to that. But weird. Okay. Well, I guess maybe because the idea is that it's supposed to be Jill, like, is supposed to be propped up
Yeah.
as the remake girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Multiple choice because the line's gonna be good and I'll recognize it.
Okay.
I'm slowing this game down, people.
Okay. Is it A, don't fuck with the original? B, don't shit the ending? C, don't make your hero a bitch? Or D, don't piss off the fans?
I want to say
Yeah,
it's
no, those are really good ones.
those are all really good. Don't shit the ending is amazing. But what's the first one? Don't fuck with the original?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just say that that's like pretty much their baseline. Fuck, but don't shit the ending is great. I think it's A, don't fuck with the original. Let's go with that. Final answer.
Janine?
Don't fuck with the original.
Yeah!
Don't fuck with the original.
That's correct.
What she means is like don't go and retcon things. Is that what she's like replying? Because you can't fuck with the original if you are the remake.
Well, she's kind of talking about herself. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause,
No,
like,
no,
A
I
was
get
in-
that. I get that. But like, I guess also like it could be like don't like go and undo the laws of the original. Like if someone like don't
Yeah.
whatever. You know.
She's probably begging too because Jill just like beat the shit out of Dewey in like 5 seconds.
With
earlier.
the
She's like,
backpack.
Please just stop. Don't mess with Dewey anymore.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
leave
he's
him
one of
alone.
the OGs.
Just leave him alone.
Okay, that is correct.
I got 2 points. No, 1 point.
1 point.
I mean, total, I have 2 points.
You have, give a score update, I guess, since you brought it up. All right, it is Drew with 3 points.
I got 3 points.
3 points. And Jacoby and Janine tied at 10.
Okay, there's still some time to have not watched this movie. Where's Cotton?
Next question.
He's dead?
Yes.
Oh my god, what happened to him?
Got stabbed in the face.
When?
Green 3.
Oh god, I didn't want to do that well in that quiz either.
All right, next question. What does Kirby jokingly tell Robbie that her favorite scary movie is?
Dang it. Oh my god, all I can think of is my joke answer.
Ooh.
I remember thinking that's not as good as my one that I told during the Halloween or the Halloween exhibition of
Oh gosh. I think you might have me here, Jacoby.
I knew what it was. I heard it. I heard them say
I
it.
know.
Oh, I got it. Got it.
Mm.
Nancy got the last answer. The other one, don't fuck with the original. Good job, Nancy.
I'm gonna
Got
have to
it.
go with multiple choice. Ugh.
Hey, picking up some ground, Drew.
Ugh.
Hold on 1 second, Jenny. We're going to bring up this comment. Nancy, every time you make a great comment, you have to donate $5 so it goes on screen.
Are you hoping to cotton?
Cotton, he's dead.
Brilliant.
All right. So multiple choice for Janine.
Mhm.
I got it.
And you got it.
Mhm.
You're gonna go for it.
Yeah, no, I know what it is.
And Jacoby, you're locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Janine, is it A, Pinocchio, B, The Sound of Music, the C, Groundhog Day, or D, Bambi?
Okay.
I remember now I was commenting on it. Like I made some comment. I made some snide.
You made the same comment. And you said, like, that's like my joke.
Oh, I thought I said something else. I thought I made another comment. And because there's another reference in there, and I was like, oh yeah, I was like Shaun of the Dead and this, like what a double feature this girl's life is.
Okay. Let's go with Janine.
Janine?
D, Bambi.
And Jacoby.
Bambi.
And Drew.
Shaun of the Dead and Bambi. This girl is full of references. I guess I wrote the Bambi,
The
but I
Bambi.
didn't erase all the way. The Bambi. It's the Bambi, like the Batman.
Yeah.
The Bambi.
Bambi
The
being
dark
shit
version
out
of it.
Joker, the Riddler.
I keep saying Joker.
Because he's like Joker.
He's like the Joker in that trailer. It seems like,
He's
right?
that red pill Joker. That's how I imagine him, like internet Joker.
Okay, next question. Dewey tells Deputy Hicks that he and Gail have been married for how many years?
Is that not the right answer?
I'm just saying, that's what he says. Like that's
Because
what
later on, like when Alison Brie
numbers
talks, she
questions.
says how long they've been together. But like, is that a different number?
No, I think it's
Well, no, because they've been married for way less time.
Well, I can just reduce it then. Like, how many years have they been married? Let's just go with that.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that
because I remember that scene of just like, how long they've been.
Yeah, let's just
What's that number? I hate numbers questions.
Dang it! No, I don't know because I don't remember the time yet. Okay, so this one was made in this many years
I
ago.
went multiple.
And I don't
I'll
know
be
at
careful.
all when the last one was made before that. Let's just say this many.
Is it?
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I got it. I think I got it.
I think I want multiple.
Okay, multiple for Jacoby.
I hate numbers questions so much.
And hey, Maxwell.
Hey, Maxwell.
Thank you for showing up. Multiple choice for Jacoby. Are you locked in?
I think I got it.
Okay. Janine, you locked in?
I'm locked in.
Okay. Jacoby, is it A, 5 years, B, 7 years, C, 10 years, or D, 12 years?
Damn it. Dang it. Drew.
Should have just.
Dang it, Drew.
Yeah.
Dumb dumb.
Yeah. Right? Because. Oh,
I knew
God.
I knew what it was too. I put the wrong one down. Or actually, what does this number look like to you? That's it. That's the number.
That's it. Please keep that.
Okay.
Just keep that. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with Jacoby.
10 years?
Janine. Hey. Nancy.
Next year it'll be the same number of years I've been married for. 10 years.
Whoa. I'm pretty sure that's what he says they've been together for because it's impossible they could have been married that long. That Scream 3 to Scream 4?
So what was your answer?
I said 3 because I thought it was
And then you
impossible.
changed it to whatever that is.
Scribbly.
Is that a 2?
5.
Yeah.
Wait. Pause for a second. 2001. He's saying that they got married in 2001, but in Scream 3, they're not married. And Scream 3 was definitely after 2001.
That's what he proposed.
That's where he proposed.
That's what.
Yeah, but Scream 3 was after 2001.
That's what they say. Like Dewey just totally forgot. Like he just
Because
he got it wrong.
Alison Brie says it too. You guys have been together for for a decade, but not.
She
like,
asked
together.
Alison Brie asks her how many years they've been married, and she says 10.
Oh my God! How is that possible? How's that?
They
that's
got married
logical.
right away. After you just survive 3 ghost face killings and you propose, you just go straight for it.
I'm totally wrong. Scream 3 came out in 2000. God, they rushed those out. Scream 1, Scream 2, Scream 3. They just bonked them right out. Okay. Wow.
Math adds up.
Wait, there's actually 11 years. But I get it. I get what they were doing there. Hey, thanks for the tip, Nancy.
Okay. So with that though, Janine ties it up 13-13.
Andrew.
And Drew
No more
is
numbers
second.
questions, please.
5.
Okay.
More questions about scary movie, please. Scary movies.
All right. Next question. What is the first thing Jill does to injure herself when staging the crime scene before the police arrive?
She's already got a wound on her tummy, so that's not it. Unless it is it.
What's the first thing?
Cuts her ear off.
She Van Goghs herself.
I mean, if she wanted to be like intense about it, like how committed is she? So Adam Brody is fine, or does he die?
He does.
Oh no! What happened?
He gets stabbed.
Oh,
As you might imagine.
No, because I'm watching with
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
There's
go
a
for
bunch
it.
of them, right? Yeah.
Yes.
me too.
multiple for Drew too.
Multiple for Drew. You guys both going multiple?
I think I'm gonna stick with it.
Are you
Locked.
gonna go for- Okay.
Blackjack
Oh, boy.
is locked in.
Okay.
Well, you going to multiple. You can't do that. Bait and switch.
So you going multiple?
Yeah, I want multiple.
Okay, she's going multiple. She's sticking with multiple.
I'm sticking with my
Yeah,
guns
You
on
just let
multiple.
my
here.
answer be on there.
Okay, Drew. Is it A, she stabs her shoulder? B, she smashes her head into a picture? C, she pulls out some of her hair with Trevor's hand. Or D, she scratches her face with Trevor's hand.
Both of the ones I'm mixed up on.
I know.
Yes, I know which one comes first.
I'm gonna go with scratches her face with Trevor's hand.
Okay. And Jacoby?
That's what I did. I did that one. The scratch the cheek. Treasure to scratch her cheek.
And Janine?
She scratches her face with Trevor's hand.
Yeah, Drew with her 1 point.
Oh, cool. Again, I didn't know if it was the hair or
The
the
hair or the hand, yeah. Or even the shoulder first, and then she goes
yeah.
back.
Yes,
It is. I got him these pants, I
She
think.
got me these pants.
From Hot Topic.
They're very comfy.
Ooh,
Hot Topic, the store I've shopped at since prom, and then also before prom, and now to this day, which is much later than prom. I've got my prom dress from Hot Topic, and I still continue to shop there. Loyal customer, please subscribe and support the stream. Hot Topic.
Sponsor.
Sponsored.
Sponsorship. Okay.
All right.
Do,
Next question.
do.
Next question. What classic horror film does Charlie ask Kirby about to test her trivia knowledge?
Charlie.
Yes.
The first time?
And at the after party.
Yeah. Did he ask about 2 movies? I think it's.
Well, let's see. What'll be like one of those dorky things? Because he's part of the Cinema Society, right? Like they're movie.
Cinema Society.
Cinema Society was what we called it in New York, but that was like an actual group in New York that put on like the premieres. Sorry.
Cinema Club.
So the question was, what movie does he ask her about, right?
Okay, good.
Just the movie. Yeah.
I was right. The question that I think he asked her, just in case.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 4,
That'd be deep cut enough.
2, 1. Okay. Start with Drew.
That last minute, I got it all wrong. I think Evil Dead too.
Jacoby.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That was my guess too.
Janine.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I'm gonna start writing down like alternate guesses, just and not for points, but just so you guys can see that it's always the second thing I'm thinking of.
Trust your second gut, then.
I mean, that's. I hate those days. You ever have those days where it's the second thing you thought of?
Yes, all the time.
See, with this quiz show, what the VideoChronic quiz is really good at is making me okay with losing. So then when it happens in real games, like I'm not as upset about it. Like I'm totally used to it. It happens constantly. It's like twice a week in my life I lose at movie trivia. So like that's totally fine. Moving on.
All right. Next question. What number?
Ooh.
We got the thing. Where go?
It's
The
a-
Dead Cinema Society.
The Dead
Oh,
Cinema.
nice.
Really good.
Good one, Nancy.
Depot Society.
Oh, I got it. I got it now.
You started your question with what number, so I don't think
yeah.
you're going to like where this goes.
I know.
What number installment in the Stab franchise is said to involve time travel?
Yeah, baby. That was my kind of question because I was also like, oh really? Because I immediately was like, that's that movie I'd probably get interested in. I was like, when does it start involving time loops?
Because it can't. Yeah. Yeah. You said confidently.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah.
The things I've been sure about, I've been very sure about. Let's just put it that way.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I like my
1.
email titles. Drew Grant Mystery Squid Game plush issue.
Let's start with Drew.
Step 4. The original 3 were canon, but then that's when they started introducing time travel. I
Jacoby.
think.
Jacoby.
I said Stab 5 had time
That might
travel.
be it. That's my other thought. Okay.
Janine.
I also said Stab 5.
Damn it.
It is Stab 5.
Damn it. I was so confident.
I can see Jacoby got so scared.
I know, I
I was
got
so,
very nervous.
you said it so confidently. I was like, oh, no.
Right after the well, that makes me wonder what Stab 4, like the bridge one was. That was not part of the original trilogy, but then like was just like a hangabout one. Like, but there wasn't a remake yet. Like the Stab 7 is still not a remake. It's just a intricately woven circle of just people watching each other.
Because it's weird, right? Because like if you go, do you have any more numbers of which Stab numbers there are?
I don't believe so, no.
I really had that question about Stab 6, what it's about, and then someone in the movie asked, "What is Stab 6 about?" And I was like, "Okay, well, they're just addressing it."
because if you go to the theater and watch Stab 7, then you're just going to be watching the opening of
Opening
Stab
of
6
6,
again, right?
and-
Like you're just going to be watching the same thing. So we're just like
Yeah,
give you a little
you're gonna
confused
kind of
for
be
the
like,
first 5 minutes.
Am I in the wrong
Then
movie?
Then the credits roll. So what's the rest of the movie? So that's it. That's like Stab 7. You're like, is that the beginning or the end
Yeah.
of the Stab 6? I'm clear because you're being introduced to these characters.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's not the end of the movie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's the
it goes
opening.
on. It goes on.
What's Stab 5 about?
I travel.
Time travel.
Oh, you know what? That's when I can see it. That's where the Nexus event starts and where they all just start looping. Time 7 is actually time 5. Or that's Stab 7 is actually Stab 5 because they've gone to the future and now they're just causal looping
I
through the chain
You
of
got it.
events.
You
I
it.
got there.
Yeah.
So Stab
Figure it
5 is
out.
actually what we're at now.
All right. Well, similarly, related question. Why did the Stab franchise veer away from using Sydney as the main character after the third film?
I don't want to wait to have to answer this question. This one I know off the bat. I don't want to wait. Oh no, but I'm writing down the wrong words. To the word song.
Are you just writing the lyrics to the song?
I am. But the word "the" was also in front of it that time too. Like inexplicably, I wrote "the." Yeah, I thought that line was funny because it implies a commentary on 5, the Dream Master. Or sorry, Dream Master was 4, sorry. But that's the one it kind of implies a tie to because that's the one where Freddy Krueger starts looping.
Oh yeah.
And Wes Craven had nothing to do with the franchise anymore, so
Yeah.
I could see that being like some commentary on
I see that.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Start with Drew.
Where about my board?
I think you dropped it on the floor.
I dropped it on the floor.
Yeah.
She sued. She
She's
sued.
All right. Jacoby
She threatened to sue.
and Janine.
She threatened to sue them.
She did threaten to do that.
Did I get it?
She did not sue them.
Did I get it though? Come on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I mean,
Wait, but she threatened to sue. What does that mean about the residuals? She should get some money from that franchise. Who's seeing the money for that?
that's not based on for likeliness anymore, I guess.
Now you
No,
sound
but
like
the first
Allison
thing
Brie.
was-
Yeah.
Now you sound like Allison Brie.
character.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Money's at.
It is straight up illegal for them to be making money off of the first Stab movies without her
Yeah.
permission.
Is it her or would Gail get the
Gail would have.
Not
Yeah,
if she's a- she's
it's
a
based
live
off of
person.
Gail's book.
Yeah, but like The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It is, remember, it had the kid in it, and the kid tried to sue when the book came out.
So would the Warrens get residuals off of, like the Annabelle movies?
Yeah, the Warrens are getting residuals off of that, but the people who were involved in the actual case are like, what the fuck? Like, first of all, you scammed my family, and second of all, like, we deserve to like have the residuals
Yeah,
from this
but what
movie.
if they weren't in the movie though?
What do you mean?
Like what? Because the point is like Sydney's not in the movie. She's not in the movies anymore.
No, but I'm saying for the first 3, was she threatened to sue? Like, I'm saying she should have sued already.
No, she's sent to sue if they did use her again.
Enjoying this
Right.
quiz with some of my favorite
Right.
people, even if I have never and will never see this movie.
Thank you. I'm guessing that's the deal. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, guys, keep donating.
Well, thank you.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much.
Donate more so we can get to the bottom of this.
My part of it is like, why would she just threaten to sue? They've already made 3 movies using her likeness. You sue and you get the residuals
She's
from.
like over it.
Maybe she was
Over it.
fine. Like she was fine until like maybe because Scream 3 is all about Stab 3, right? Or I don't know which one. I don't
She's
know which one
only
Scream
cool
3
with
is
the ones
focused
that
on.
are actually based off
Scream
of her life
3,
murder.
that movie was supposed to be like back to Woodsboro story. That's what.
Oh,
that
so
movie
was
was supposed to be about. But then
I guess, like, I don't
obviously-
know, if your crazy half brother murders a bunch of people while making the 3rd movie in your likeness, they finish production on that somehow and finish the movie, and you're still cool with that one being made, but anything going forward, that's off limits. That's nuts to me. Those 3 things happen to you, and you shouldn't get them like recreated by Tori Spelling. You should sue.
Yeah, she wants to.
Okay. Well, she
She-
did want to
she
move
had
on
it.
to write a book.
She had it. She
Yeah,
had
she's fine.
enough.
Enough for her book tour.
Okay. Next question. All right. What did Craig say?
Yeah, we already said that, Craig.
yeah.
We already, well,
Wait.
somebody obviously got in late.
Okay.
Hi, Craig.
All right. What chapter is Gail on when we see her writing her new book at home?
I mean, it's got to be this one, right? It seems like a trap.
I know. Are you trolling us?
I mean, because like the end, wrote Gail happily. What if it turns out the new Scream movie is like they realize that they're in a movie and it's like the way that Roman almost got to that realization in F9, and then they do a last action hero thing and they jump to the Scream and they join the real world, kind of like Last Nightmare style or New Nightmare style?
That would be wild.
That'd be dope. What if the new movie involves time travel?
Yeah, what if there is time
Oh my
travel?
god.
It should. They were hinting at it 10 years ago.
I can't believe that was 10 or 11 years ago with Scream. That what the
The last
decade
time
ago
we got
Scream-
anything
Holy shit. So a decade ago was Scream 4, and a decade before that was Scream 3.
Yeah.
Woof. Oh my god, I feel so old. I want to vomit. I feel so old. Okay, what was the question? Oh, chapter, I got it. Yikes, I'm so old. This is the first horror movie I ever saw with Scream, and I was already in like high school or something. Middle school.
Yeah. I think I was like 14 when I saw it.
Where's my thing? I'll write it down on my hand. Okay, it's on the floor again?
Oh my god.
How'd it go? How'd it go there?
Okay, let's start with.
It's got to be either 1 or maybe trick question chapter 0 because she can't be writing it. Like she's looking at a blank page.
Nice and one. Kobe
Yeah, chapter 1.
and Janine.
Chapter 1.
It is chapter 1.
Okay, because like she can't write anything because she doesn't have any material.
That was in the first 15 minutes. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't she threaten to sue Gail when she wrote her book? Like, why doesn't she lawyer the fuck up? I don't even understand how they've been making movies and not giving her money from it. It's like the OJ case.
Well, I don't think they ever said that they didn't give her money.
They
Yeah,
clearly
I think
did.
she's getting money because the movies are based off of her original book.
Yeah.
Well,
said
the first 3 are.
Yeah.
I guess I would feel like more
That's cool.
offended about the movies that are based off things that are actually traumatizing and happened to me, as opposed to them using my likeness for like magical things that didn't happen. I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, next one.
All right. Next question. What is the name of the book Sydney wrote?
Well, I know what it isn't. No, I'm really mad at myself because I know what it isn't now. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe I've got this. Oh, maybe I got this. I have to think of what was big in 2011. But, like, not much is coming to mind.
Would that help? With thinking what's
I think so because I think that like it's harkening back to something else, but I feel like that was already early nostalgia, or not nostalgia, but it was like early reckoning with something else that had happened already in the past from that. But it seems of the time. Let's see if I'm even right. Five.
4,
Drew.
3,
Drew.
2,
2.
1.
Oh wow, yeah. I watch all the scary movies to go to sleep because it gives you a rush of serotonin and endorphins, and then you crash and fall back to sleep. I do the same thing. That's so cute. The only way they should have made a Scream 5 without Wes Craven's have the staff director direct it, not saying his name in case it's a question. Well, there's no Scream 5, so you're in the clear.
just Scream.
Yeah.
Just Scream, man.
Okay, let's start with Jacoby.
Is it Out of Darkness?
Janine.
Oh, damn it.
Well, I went for it with the subtitle as well. Out of Darkness, a true story of survival.
And,
I said Surviving Woodsboro.
it is Out of Darkness. So I'll give it to both Jacoby and Janine.
I really thought it was Surviving Woodsboro because it sounds like something that they would have wrote in post Columbine. I feel like that's like it feels like one of those survivor story books that you hear about.
Yeah.
And I was like, but that's like post Columbine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Very
that,
far.
but it's still like a decade after Columbine. Anyway, my math was way off, except for the word that was important. I got that.
Okay. Next question. What is the name of the high school webcast Charlie and Robbie make for Cinema Club?
Oh my god. Cinema Society or Cinema Club?
Cinema Club. Cinema Society. That's the Vini Squad.
No, the Cinema Society is a real thing in New York. That's like them and Peggy Siegel hold all like the premiere parties. So if you wanted to go to any like New York premiere, you'd have to get in touch with Andrew Stanton was his name? Andrew something from Cinema Society, and he was very sweet and super nice. And Peggy Siegel
I think
was.
Andrew Stanton's the Pixar director, isn't he?
Oh well, it's Andrew.
That's right. I know. So it's Andrew Stanton, right?
It's Andrew something. Andrew Cinema Society. There we go. We must have something here.
She was looking through her old emails.
Andrew Saffer at Cinema Society.
Now everyone knows who to contact.
Yeah, I hope he's still around. I know he's doing okay.
Okay. Start 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew, did you write anything down?
Which question? Or no, I don't know. Multiple choice.
Okay. You're locked in.
Locked in.
Yes.
I just need to find out who does the Cinema Society.
Okay. Drew, is it A, Hall Pass, B, Live School, C, The Lunch Break, or D, Stream Teens?
Oh my god, if they name themselves Stream Teens, like that sounds like a completely different thing and very open to predators. Stream Teens. Someone typing in streamteens.com and they just get fucking Rory Culkin's ass, like doing shit from high school. No, I'm gonna go with what was the one that sounds like a Facebook thing?
What?
What was the one that was like obviously play on like the social media of the time? Something live.
Live School?
Live School.
Okay. Jacoby?
Hall Pass with Robbie Mercer.
Oh no!
Janine?
Hall Pass.
It is Hall Pass.
Oh my god! Wait, wasn't Hall Pass already a movie?
No.
No.
I don't think so. No.
Not at that time yet. I don't think. Right? Doesn't that come out later?
Okay, weird question, guys. Who do you think starred in Hall Pass besides Owen Wilson?
It's Jason Sudeikis.
Okay, I truly, in my heart of heart, believed it was Vince Vaughn. I believed it with all my heart and soul, and
I
then
mean,
I looked
that's
at
a
the
good-
movie
that's a
poster and I
good
was like,
thought.
"That's fucking."
That thought makes sense.
Or I thought it was someone else, not Sudeikis. God. Okay. Anyway.
Next question.
Is this Scream for the stab director? Is that gonna be a question?
Probably.
Okay, shit.
The Stabathon event takes place at what kind of location?
Hey, thank you, Nancy. Came out the same year.
Oh wow, big year for Alison Brie.
Wait, she wasn't.
I'm just kidding.
Was she in
Because I said the last time. I thought that she was in that.
Oh yeah, no, that was Alexander Daddario, I think. And I said Christina Applegate and Jenna Fisher, who are the two main chicks in it.
Yes.
Ask me anything about Hall Pass, except 2 stars as the other co-lead.
And you got it on lock.
Yeah.
I got it on lock. Remember, it's got the cool part with Richard Jenkins where he does like the duff thing about like them.
Is there going to be a Hall Pass trivia quiz coming up soon?
Coming up next week. I think I need multiple. I think. I'm not sure.
All right. Multiple for Jacoby.
Multiple, but what a shit wall blast scene. I don't remember that. The shit wall blast scene was priceless in Hall Pass. I think maybe I'm kind of remembering it. I remember the part where Richard Jenkins is explaining how like girls surround themselves with uglier girls to appear hotter, and how fucked up that is. And I'll never forget it. And they think he's so cool, and it's like that guy's a loser.
All right. Multiple for Drew and Jacoby. Is it A, a cemetery, B, a sanitarium, C, a barn, or D, a cornfield?
Gosh dang it.
Got it. I think I got it. The Stabathon? For some reason, I'm getting the image in my head of this, so maybe it's this. Because they would need to get permission. So. Okay. Woo.
Steve!
Hey.
Hi,
Steve.
Steve!
Wow, it's been a hot minute.
Hello.
400 mean mate. Hello, Drew. Hello, Eric. Hello, Doggos. Hello, Videodrew. You're supposed to say goodnight, Moon.
Okay, let's start with Drew.
I'm gonna go with barn.
Barn.
I kind of remember barn.
Jacoby.
It's a barn.
Yeah!
A barn.
Yeah, correct. It's a barn.
Knew you're remembering anything about this movie is now considered a win, like she wins the game. If I remember one more thing, I actually technically win this game. Because I wasn't like some lame-o who went and watched it or like was a fan of it or saw it more than
Who knew about it beforehand?
or like saw it a decade ago, and that makes me want to vomit still. I might vomit still from that.
Okay. Next question. The score at the moment is Drew with 11.
Oh God, I broke the double digits. Thank God.
And Jacoby with 28 and Janine with 29.
Well, you know what? I can still catch up. If every point of mine is now worth, I can gamble on my points now. I can like bet my points to the whole amount of points to double those points.
Yeah. All right. Next question. At the very start of the film, the two characters are arguing in Stab 6 are arguing over watching what horror film?
Wait, sorry.
What?
Wait. The characters in Stab 6 are asking about
Yeah, so not Anna Paquin and Kristen Bell, the characters that they're watching.
Aren't they stabbed?
There.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, I was totally
Wow.
blanking there. You asked what movie they're.
Like, oh
what
wait,
movie,
that's
right?
the name of the movie.
Yeah.
That's the name of the person.
Yeah.
Sorry. There we go. Well, actually, you don't know which movie it is.
Yeah,
You just know what thing it is.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, I know
Start?
what franchise.
Okay, let's start with Drew.
Saw. Are you talking about Jigsaw?
Jacoby
Yeah. Saw.
and Janine.
They're talking about Saw 4 specifically.
It is Saw 4.
That's what I thought. Wait, I want points. I want points.
It is Saw 4.
Wait, really?
That's
You're
what
gonna do that?
movie.
Yes.
You're gonna do that? For
Dang
me?
it.
Wait, you're gonna do us like that? 'Cause I think what she said, what
I
she
thought it was-
said is
I
about
thought the question was
Jigsaw.
franchise.
Saw 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not arguing about they're not arguing about the content of Saw 4. She's just arguing about Jigsaw the character.
Yeah, it's Saw
Well, you know what?
4.
Challenge. I could have gotten like double points on this.
All right. Next question. According to Charlie and Robbie, the only surefire way to survive a new horror film is to be what?
They wouldn't go with a gross answer, right? What?
Drew is playing Pokemon.
Well, now I got to multitask because my ADHD is such that I'm not winning this game, so I might as well try to do something else. No, so I'm going to take multiple. Because I think I have an answer, but I also think it's a bad answer, so I don't want to accidentally say a wrong thing.
Okay, we'll go for Drew.
Yeah.
And Jacoby, Jane, you're locked in.
Mhm.
Drew, is it A, crazy, B, old, C, gay, or D, famous?
Well, it's not gonna be one of them.
It's not gonna be.
It's not gonna be like the. It's not, well, one of them is inflammatory. That's why, like, I didn't want to say anything. It's not the one. It's not the answer I would have picked. It is weird. So I don't think it. So would it actually be that? So old seems wrong. Crazy seems wrong because if they've watched the original Stab or Scream movies, then they know like Stu was crazy and Billy was crazy. They're always crazy. So to survive a new one, you'd have to be gay. Let's go with gay.
Let's go with Jacoby.
Okay.
Oh my God, they went with it.
Janine.
Okay.
Just when the gay guys make it out of the film.
I think that's like they're wrong, right? Because the guy says like I'm gay, then he kills him anyways.
Yeah. There's
Yeah, I
no
mean, you don't know
logic
if he
behind
is-
that answer. I think they just
Yeah.
threw it out there because of,
Well, I'd argue
Was it
that like
fine?
Because
at
it's
the time.
funny in 2011 to
Yeah.
make this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. What kind of dessert food does Deputy Hicks enjoy making for Dewey? She's scribbling over her old answers at this point. 5, 4, 3, 2,
this is off screen, right?
1. All
Uh,
right, start with Drew.
Lemon bars saw.
Jacoby.
lemon squares.
Jenny?
Lemon squares.
Oh, I'll give them bars on square.
Lemon bars can be squares. Squares
They
can't
can
be
be.
bars,
Yeah.
but bars can't be square.
And then she very creepily says, puts it in the singular form. It's like, if your husband eats my lemon square, it's not cheating.
Oh, God.
Yes.
To be honest, like, what is her deal?
And I think Gail says her lemon squares taste like ass.
Yeah.
This just means you wiped the wrong way.
She was in Bubble Boy.
She was in Bubble Boy, what you call it, but as soon as she said Planet Terror, I was like, oh, yeah. That she was
Isn't
with. She's plays against Josh Brolin, who inexplicably also looks a decade older than he does right now. Him and Kirsten Bell moving backward through time like the Stab 5 movie.
All right. So the penultimate question here, as we get to the penultimate question, the score is Drew with 14,
Okay.
Jacoby with 32, and Janine with 35.
I'd like to enact my option. To-
bet all your points. I'll give
Double
it-
or nothing, baby.
That'll put you at what, 28?
Yeah.
Even if you get it right.
That'll be 28, so there's nobody's in danger of like losing their precious points. So like or like losing out to me winning, but it puts me in the lead for the 5, so let's give it to me. Do it, guys! Chant, do it.
Do it.
Okay, we're
It's
doing
weird. Both of you guys are like apart, so I don't know who to root for. Who do I back?
For all your points.
Yeah, for all my points.
Okay.
Please be the beginning of the movie.
Penultimate
Please be
question.
the beginning of the film.
What famous director directed the first Stab movie?
What? Oh no! What famous one?
Yes.
How famous?
Known.
Oh, it's not because like Wes Craven doesn't exist in this world. Okay, so famous.
Is a real director.
I know that he's a real director.
I thought you knew this, and you were like
No, I
asking for
do
this
know this.
question.
Craig said it. I mean, Craig didn't say it, but he said that it might be a question. Ah! Shoot. No, I just knocked
Feels
over
like a
what
lot
was
of things got knocked over.
Knocked over her open diet soda.
Oh no! And this one had a little twisty top I could have put back on, and I chose not to. Chose not to. Oh my god! On all of the Pokemon.
Please stand by.
So we have these here.
It looks like you do have a specific loose roll of paper towels, like close
There,
by.
yes,
For these types
always.
of situations.
Now you know why.
Do you know what kind of person I am? You're getting the sense of it. Knocking shit over constantly. Okay, I'm gonna take multiple for my double or nothing points.
Okay. You only get half the points.
Okay, then I'm fine.
All right. Is it A, John Carpenter, B, Robert Rodriguez, C, Jim Gillespie, or D, Wes Craven?
Wes Craven couldn't have because they say Wes Carpenter, and that's like not a real guy in the world, so it can't be Wes Craven or John Carpenter. So I'm gonna go with. You said Rodriguez and Gillespie.
Yeah.
How is Craig Gillespie gonna direct it?
Jim Gillespie.
Oh, it's Jim Gillespie. What's he done?
I can't give you more information.
Well, you can. You can tell me. I'm gonna go with Jim Gillespie then.
Okay.
Oh no, that doesn't sound right. No, I'm changing my answer.
To what?
Rodriguez.
Okay. All right. Jacoby
Robert Rodriguez.
and Janine.
He actually directed that stab footage, Robert Rodriguez.
You know why?
Yeah.
When we were talking to our friend about it, he said that Wes Craven and Carpenter are never confirmed to be real. Like Tatum could be saying the name of a real director in that world. It could be Wes. It would be Wes
Carpenter.
Yeah. So it's never confirmed that like Wes Craven. She just got it wrong. And Wes Craven is a dude.
Yeah. Or I was gonna say another clue is that means Robert Rodriguez directed Deputy Hicks in Planet Terror. That's what I was thinking of the connection.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about
Yeah.
that. I originally wrote down Eli Roth, and I was like, he would have been too young to have directed the first. Wait, didn't Roman direct those side movies?
He was just
producer,
directing.
though.
He was
He
directing the third one.
Yeah,
He was-
He directed the first one.
I don't remember much of Scream 3. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I like
definitely
Scream
really
1, I like
good.
Scream 2, and
Hey,
I like
Trevor.
Scream 4.
Okay, so Drew's now gotten half the points, putting her at
21.
Okay.
All right. The final question.
I don't even want to be here.
In the main quiz. Final question of the main quiz, and we probably will be going to the 5-point question.
Ooh.
All right. What does Sydney use to kill Jill at the end of the film?
She kills her fucking cousin?
Yes.
Damn, bitch, goes down.
She killed her. Yeah.
Definitely watch them. Oh, wait, she's not talking to me. That's fine. But I did watch Scream for the first time last week, and I loved it. I plan on watching the rest of them soon. This is Trevor. Trevor's 15. He just watched Eraserhead for the first time. And his favorite movie of the year? Shiva Baby and the Father. So, Trevor, you're older than me, technically. In terms of taste.
I hope I'm getting the right name of what.
All right, link to the party. If you're still here, I'm going to show Drew like the GIF of what you were talking about earlier, and you're going to get her reaction in real time.
No, I
This
don't
is
think I'll like this.
This is what they're talking about. From Hall Pass.
I don't think I'll like it. Ugh.
Yeah, there you go. There's her real time reaction to that.
That was
to
who is it actress?
I don't know.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so let's. Do you have an answer? Or did you write something out your multiple choice?
Oh, what was the question? Multiple choice.
All right, what did she use to kill her?
Oh yeah, multiple choice. I'm gonna say a multiple choice.
Multiple choice, but here's my answer.
I was gonna say a daytime Emmy, but that doesn't make any sense. Why would she have that in her house?
Okay, multiple choice for Drew. Jacoby, Jenny, you locked in.
Yeah.
Okay, Drew, is a defibrillator, B, a glass shard, C, a gun, or D, a scalpel?
Defibrillator?
Jacoby?
She used the defibrillator first, but she kills her with a gun.
A what?
Janine?
Oh, I said defibrillator.
It was a gun.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh.
She probably killed her with the defibrillator, and then her heart got back to life.
Then she was a zombie. Because I just remember that part just not me. Like she gets fried in the head.
Yeah.
She should die, but then they need one.
She might have
final
died on
light.
the spot, and then she came back. Because
And then she grabs the shard and comes out and she shoots him.
Mhm.
Which is just, I remember that 10 years ago being like, that's super weird. Because she
But that did not take her out. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, real quick, Trevor. Now you understand that joke from Bo Burnham's Inside, at least. So.
Yeah.
Gun is also such a boring answer. How did
Yeah.
she kill him? With a gun.
With a gun. But that's what I was hoping for. So hopefully someone would think it was a defibrillator. So with that, Jacoby pulls it back within one. So it's 36-37.
Oof. Okay.
So we'll be going to 5-point question.
I got sprayed up my nose.
here. Okay. All right. So yeah,
Stupid Saw 4.
the final score on the main quiz is Drew with 21.
Look at my extra points.
Yes.
Okay,
Jacoby with 36 and Janine with 37.
that's really sad. That's that so like losing by double digits after remaking half my points up.
At least made into the 20s.
Trying to Trevor comment.
What?
The Eraserhead joke.
Oh, makes it perfect.
My dick looks like a baby from Eraserhead. Looks like a baby from Eraserhead. You know when that part came on the Bo Burnham special, I screamed out loud, and you
Yes.
looked at me and you're like, "Look for you." Okay, next question. Final question.
Final question. The
Final
5-point
girls question.
question.
Guys, by the way, tune in to whenever me and Janine Final Girls match is going to be coming up soon.
I believe the expo is the 29th. So
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
me too.
I keep wanting to reveal my costume, but I can't because
I know. Me too.
I know.
It's
God.
awesome. Both of you guys look great.
It was awesome. Anyway, before I give too much away about the thing that I barely remember, which is that happening, let's go on the next one.
Okay.
Okay. 5-point question here.
And what if I get this one? Then 10 points?
It's just worth 5 points, right? Like it's just
Yes, 5 points, no multiple choice. Straight answer.
But if I get it right, it's worth 10 points. Double or nothing, baby.
Even if you did, you still would lose.
Why do you have to say it like that? Why didn't you let me have it? Why
You
would
would-
you let me have that? Like, you could have still let me lose. You didn't have to say it. Just let everyone know what a loser I am.
Okay.
Go ahead.
When the killer asks Kirby what remake blank blank, Kirby lists off a number of remake titles. What is the last film she says?
Oh no.
And we just watched this scene too. Oh, it's oh god, I kind of remember it.
I know.
She's walking out the door, and she's like, "Why would you unlock the door? You dummy!"
Yeah, it's
like
just because he stopped talking doesn't mean you won. Like,
yeah. Also, like, do you think he's playing on his gentleman's arrangement here, where he's like, "Well, she bested me," in the question that I don't think he even got to finish the question.
You did them
Right. He starts listing off movies and
repeat the question, please.
Okay.
Why do you say blank?
Because that's what I meant. You didn't finish the question. So,
when he starts to ask her a question,
when he starts to ask her what remake, she starts listing off a number of titles. What is the last film she says?
This is like when you jump the gun in Schmoedown and like you start answering before they've read you the whole question, or like speed round style, and they're just like, no, let us finish the question.
It doesn't matter to me because I don't have it either.
Also, like,
I know.
I know a bunch of the name, but I don't know the last one.
I'm gonna get my answer. I got my answer.
No, I know this isn't right.
I got my
Yeah, but it's super weird. You would think because it's a fun moment. Because it was like the big trailer moment. I remember, right? Like her listening. It's like, oh, it's fun that she's listing all these remakes. But it's like, you just let her finish. You would get the question right if you probably waited for
to hear the answer.
Yeah. But guess what? It wouldn't have mattered because I don't think that's how he plays the game. It's not like he's like it is ever like a jigsaw thing where he's like, well, you got it right, so you get to live. Like,
he was like, oh, you came outside. Wasn't expecting you to do that. So win for me.
What would they have done? Because I don't think they expected her to come outside. They were like, that's a little too easy. I think they probably had to improvise. That's why Rory had to stab her because I think probably Jill was inside the house or something.
Oh man.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know the last one.
It's on the tip of my brain.
Jill was talking, but like I
think I named one of the middle ones.
Jill probably snuck around and was inside the house by that point, expecting to kill her. So then Rory had to improvise.
Okay. Start 5, 4.
3. Repeat the question. Let me just give it one more shot.
Okay. When the killer asks Kirby what remake, yada yada, she starts listing off a number of titles. What is the last film she says?
I think I have it. I have something. I know it's one of these two because I remember being like, "What's this?" Or at least these two are on the list.
Yeah. That's just I'm pretty sure I named one of the middle ones. It's not important.
Does it have somebody whose name rhymes with
struggling to figure out what name rhymes with.
Baron Zemo's in it.
Kalinowski.
What?
There's somebody's name in that movie that he's listing. Name Baron Kalinowski.
I don't know. 5, 4.
It doesn't actually rhyme at all.
2, 1.
I'm going with my answer.
All right. What is Drew's answer?
It's either House of Wax or Friday the 13th. It's one of the Jared Padalecki ones, I think. I'm going to go with
Jared Padalecki rhymes with
Baron Kalinowski. Which I do think it should be Mike's new
Baron Kalinowski.
His new character. And put an eye patch on him. Okay, so I'm going to say House of Wax.
Okay. All right. Jacoby?
I said Last House on the Left.
I feel like it was like a one-word name and like it wasn't like a strong horror movie. Like it wasn't really strong in the genre, but I couldn't think of what it was. So I also said Last House on the
Left. Okay. Well, Janine, you were so close. It was Piranha.
Yes! I knew it was a one-word title and it wasn't like a slasher or something. Like I knew that much, but I couldn't remember what it was.
Nice.
Was it remade into another Piranha?
I think it was Piranha, then they made
3D. Piranha 3D.
Was Piranha 3D the remake of Piranha?
No, I said there was a remake Piranha.
Oh, got it. Somebody on the first of all, congratulations.
Yeah.
Whoever.
Janine.
Wow, Janine, you've won all 4 of our Scream quizzes. Yeah. You are the Scream Queen. Yeah. That's an official title. We're going to print you out a shirt that you can design yourself and then also
okay.
Send it to you and then also sell it on our public store or something. It says Janine, the Scream Queen. And yeah, you design it however you want.
Okay.
And then we will
we'll buy it for you after we put it on our shirt.
Yeah. But that's it for Scream at the moment. But yes, as soon as Scream 5 or Scream,
stop calling it.
We will definitely have you back whenever like people feel comfortable taking a quiz on that movie.
Well, I feel like we should do it immediately, and I'm gonna try to see if we can get a special guest judge for that one, or like host for that one, because Scream's gonna be coming out. It's gonna be the writers and directors of Ready or Not, and they're already like this. I think it's gonna be such a good movie. I have such high hopes. So don't let me down.
Yes, I'm very excited.
It's somebody's name with Elizabeth Stew. Oh, nice. Here's more money for Janine. So I do actually have to add $15 more to the pot because that was Trevor and Steve's contributions over Super Chat. So let me do that real quick. So that brings us up to a total of what's 15 plus 31? $46. $46. Guys, there's still a couple minutes left if you want to throw Janine because you're now sure that I will not win it. People really worried that I'm gonna. God damn it!
Oh,
that's funny.
Thank you.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna add some more into it though. So we're at 46. Okay, there we go. Tips for Janine now. Now it's just a Janine tip night.
Yeah. Tip night. But thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for
having me. Of course, thank you so much.
Janine, tell me about some of the extraneous information you memorized today or in general for this quiz.
The book page of the quote from Sydney's book that Dewey gives her. So I thought that was probably going to be the 5-pointer.
What was it?
He quotes her book,
right?
And he says it's page 220. Yeah.
I wouldn't be
220.
I would miss that.
Wait, why is it? But what is 220 a reference to?
I don't know.
Is that when the original movie came out?
I don't know.
That's when she reveals a very vital piece about surviving it. But then I also thought that was weird because, like, if you're 220 pages into your books before you start giving helpful, the information,
they want to the whole thing. They want to make sure you're not just buying it, going to page 1, flipping at Barnes and Noble, just reading the first page, getting that information. Just
like how people watch the first 15 minutes of a movie.
So I had a different 5-pointer in mind when I was writing this, but then I thought it was way too hard.
Let's see. Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
I didn't get the other 5-pointer, but the harder 5-pointer I'm more confident in.
Yeah, it was what is the publishing company that was handling Sydney's book deal?
I believe isn't it Random House?
It is. Good job.
No, I thought you said Hatchet.
I got that Random House. I got this. I was writing it too.
I was sure that she said Hatchet.
That's right, because when when after the first murder happened, she comes up, she's like, Random already called. They want 3 more book deals.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have sworn she said Hatchet, and I was like, that's funny because Hatchet, but Hatchet's like a
murder weapon.
Yeah.
And a fun thing I discovered, I was looking at the cast list. And right before her publicist comes out and tells her all that stuff, she is talking to a doctor. Apparently that doctor is Steve's dad, Steven, who got killed in the first movie. Because his last name, the doctor's name is Dr. Orth. So
right. Well, I mean, you can't. And look, guys, I really think they're being very smart about this new Scream movie. So they're not going to be giving much away. But we tried looking at the IMDb to see if we could figure out any clues. And we have noticed a couple interesting things, people they go down to the whatever house.
The Mackenzies, one of the characters' last name is Mackenzie. Yeah.
Well, somebody's last name is Mackenzie. It's like 2 characters, I think, last name Mackenzie in this movie.
And Carpenter, they named a couple of characters Carpenter as well.
Right. Well, Mackenzie was a reference to
Halloween.
To Halloween. So then they named it Carpenter again to swap it back.
Yeah.
Which I thought was very clever. It's like when you watch a John Carpenter film and he's like Detective Cronenberg, and you're like, oh, they were best friends. No one's name is just Detective Cronenberg. So Jacoby, thank you so much for coming on and doing this tonight with us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me.
We'd love to have you on again anytime.
Yeah.
So what's a movie that you would like that you think you could just come and just dominate on?
You already did The Mummy, I know, because I missed it for that night. I remember you've done that, so that makes me very sad. You've probably done all the big ones and Lost. If you do TV shows too, right? So that's the only one I'm super confident on.
We do TV shows. However, Eric's lead time and the amount of availability might be a little bit difficult.
Yeah, I could do the Lost one.
You probably do a Lost one.
I can help write it and then also answer the questions.
Perfectly fair.
We can actually get some crowdsourcing.
Because I know there's definitely a lot of people who want in on the Lost quiz
I'm sure
when we do it.
I also think there'd be a lot of people willing to help out with question writing.
But have you done The Mummy Returns?
No, we have
done
not.
that.
I
So
mean-
I do that one.
have
Then
you-
that one. Then make that one. Movie
Yeah,
one.
we
I
could
like
have
that
you
one.
come up against our reigning mummy champion, Stacey Howard.
Bring it
Stacey Howard.
on.
Yeah.
Yes. And
She
then
loves
Scorpion
the
King.
mummy.
No, wait.
Hard pass.
Sorry, I
Two of
meant
the Dragon
Black
Emperor.
Adam. The same character, basically.
uh,
Don't like how we emphasize
yes,
that.
we'll definitely probably work on a lost quiz. That'd be super fun.
Yes, but like expect a Miami Returns one sometime in the very near future, so we can talk more about how Brendan Fraser was Hollywood's most unlikely movie star until Jake Gyllenhaal came along, and then Jesse
agree.
Plemons. Yeah, nice. So Jacoby, where can people find you if they were so inclined? Which they will be.
I'm on Twitter and I don't do anything with the Twitter except respond to like other people's, like messages, but sometime. But at J Bancroft 815 and the Schmoedown, I guess, is what I'm online as well. But I'm not very good at promoting the self part. There's whatever. Yeah, I handle
Jacoby,
it.
I have to say, when I first saw you in the Schmoedown, I was like, "What's he famous for?" Because you have like a vibe to you that is very much like a somebody who is so like relaxed about
Right?
being, like a super famous person. I
Yes.
was like, he's
That's
famous.
the
in
nicest
some way.
thing anyone said to me. I look so relaxed that I look famous. I
No,
love
no,
it.
you just seem like so comfortable in your skin. I was like, that guy's famous. Like he's so at ease in the Schmoedown. I was like, that's like how like Paul or like Walter Other or like Kevin Smith acts. So like this guy's famous. Like this is a famous
Oh.
person who's doing
Yeah.
the Schmoedown.
I would agree with
So-
that.
Nope, I'm a normal dude.
never sell yourself short. You could be famous one day.
Thank you.
If you
Thank you
wanted
very
to.
much.
It's a disease.
But thank you again, Jacoby, for hopping on.
Yeah.
And Janine, our champion, once again. Where can we find you?
Where can we find your art?
You can find me at Janine Bean _ on Twitter, Janine Bean on Instagram, Janine Bean on TikTok. I do a lot of fun stuff over there. I did open up a Big Cartel shop where you can buy art prints at
Ooh.
g9design.bigcartel.com. So you can check that out.
What is it?
G, like the letter G, number 9, design.bigcartel.com.
The big.
Yeah,
Like
BIG,
size and
Big Cartel.
Like a drug cartel.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow. And if people want to get prints from you like on a monthly basis, how would they go about doing that?
Oh, they could join the It's a Wonderful Podcast Patreon at It's a Wonderful One on patreon.com, and you get art prints every month. I'm sending out some fun horror ones for you guys soon, so stay tuned for that, and check out the It's a Wonderful Podcast feed everywhere podcasts can be found. And yeah, also see me on that thing called the Schmoedown as well.
Oh yeah, and we have a match coming up. When do we think it is?
29th.
29th.
I
Yeah.
believe it's October 29th. Oh yeah.
It is a Final Girls exhibition match, and when I say that I walked into that with a chip on my shoulder about the phrase "Final Girl," and I was like, "This better fall within the parameters, like of the the cinema critique of whatever," and then it did, and then it was every question was like flawless. So
Yes.
we like walked away with no complaints.
Props to Abby
great
Friel
question.
for writing that match.
Yeah, thanks Happy Friel for that. It's gonna be a fun match. I got to do something I never got to do in the Schmoedown before, so you get to see that, and it's awesome. Me and Janine, the first time we've met back on stage in
Yeah.
since
Since
season
teams.
Oh,
Yeah.
Your season 1.
Since your season
My
1.
season
Team
one.
match. Yeah.
as far as I care, season 1.
Season 1 till 14.
When you killed my tournament dreams.
Well, I didn't. Do it. Let's be clear about who did that. Not me. I barely did anything. Guys, I am. Well, what are you, Eric? What are you?
I am the second host of this thing, which is the VideoChronic
What's
Pop
the second
Culture
host?
Quiz.
You're the first host.
Either host.
Okay, you're the first
And
one.
then we do this every Monday and Thursday. I believe this Thursday we're going to do something. I forgot. But we'll figure it out. We're doing horror movies for the rest of October.
So
That's
any
the point.
suggestions?
Yeah.
We'll take them.
Yeah. Horror movies for the month of October and spooky films. And then also I edit for the movie Trivia Schmoedown, which we mentioned. This Friday is a pay-per-view event. It is Frankie Alvarez versus Rick Radis in the undercard, and Mike Kalinowski versus Amaru Moses in the main event.
Oh, I like all of them.
Yes.
I like Baron Kalinowski.
Baron Kalinowski. That's his new name. Spread the word to him. That
Yeah,
he's-
Baron Kalinowski.
Also, yeah, doing, like I said, doing this, and what do you find you?
Well, we have a new podcast network. Please check it out, guys. Wherever you find podcasts, it's called Content Candy. It's like
Ooh.
content, like for your ears, but then candy, like cotton candy. But don't get confused. It's content candy. Nom noms for your ears. Or wait, I think that's the phrase I came up with. No, I came up with a better phrase. It was like feed your ears or something. Whatever. I came up with a good, or like we here for you. Whatever. We are going to be covering a bunch of stuff on there. We have the Video Chronicles, a show with me and Eric that we've been doing sporadically. We also have a new review show of a bunch of different stuff that I know we have on the docket because we want to do Squid Game. We want to do a bunch of shows like that we want to talk about because we're flying through Huge season 3, which is amazing. I just got to watch the first season of Search Party. We're starting Succession again. All the good shows are coming out. Like they're all coming out, guys. So check that out. We have one on Midnight Mass that's up, and I feel like there's another big show that I'm missing. Squid Game.
No.
Okay.
Succession.
Visions.
Star Wars Visions.
Star Wars Vision. That was a good one.
We should do a review on Halloween Kills.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, so we also have Garmin Shozy on there, which is the Me and Lon Harris podcast. You can also listen to audio versions of shows that are already on here. Not the Video Chronic quizzes yet, but we have All Cinema Bias, which is the series I'm doing with Alex Mack. This month, we are going through the works of James Mangold. So it's the golden age of cinema bias. We just finished Girl Interrupted. So whatever's after that, I have to watch it for tomorrow, but I forget what's after that.
I believe it's the Wolverine. Just kidding.
No, it's something. It's something weird because James Mangold does weird shit like this.
Yeah.
No, please with noms for your ears. I might stick with that.
I like
we also
that.
have,
I like that a lot.
I like that one.
we also have me and Adam Collins show, Why Are We Like This, where we talk about formative pop culture. That's every other Saturday. That's also on YouTube, but as well on Content Candy. We just did Blair Witch Project, which is why apparently Adam is a lot like that. Our next one's going to be on Snick. So we're looking for some guests for that episode in 2 weeks. If anyone wants to come on and talk about their experiences with Snickelodeon, the late night Snick on Fridays, it was a cool content block. So let me know.
Yeah.
Then Live in the Dark, which I've been doing more sporadically recently, trying to get some great guests.
Yeah,
And
you just had Coy Jandra on.
Griffin Newman came over to the house and hung out, and then we all went out for drinks. It was very cool. But I'm doing that a little bit more sporadically because I've gotten a more stable form of employment at this point. I got a full-time job, but I'm writing more regularly for Rotten Tomatoes and have like weekly scripts too. So all that being said, please sign up for my patreon.com/VideoDrew and all the stores where I sell stuff. Depop, Mercari, eBay, where I sell MetaZoo, my new favorite card game, and clothes and cool stuff.
Yes.
And then puppies.
Yeah, the puppies. They're fine. They're actually sleeping tonight, so
Sweet dreams are names of these. Okay, guys, this has been awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. We love you. That's not weird. And stay safe. Real quick, what's your favorite scary movie?
Me?
Yeah, I know you.